what would you call that? A mustard yellow? So pretty, but it does need a lot of work. Did I break this? Don't tell me I broke this. I broke something. Look, there's glass. Such my life. Okay, well, that's all this fascinating. Okay, this is the green one. Now we're going to go in search of green ones. Oops, keep that aside. That's so pretty. I don't know what color this is. It's more of a dark gray or grayish. That side. Let's just put that glass away. I'd be a little bit more careful in the future. I'm thinking about doing some, what do you call that? Tumbled glass. Tumbled glass. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Okay, now we're on the search for some green. There's one piece. I tried to put them separate from all the others because I really like them. So I've got a green, I've got some pink I picked up for my daughter. And then here's some epidode. If I'm even saying that right. I really like this, but I don't know if I could tumble it. What do you think? It has a, oops, hello. It's a smoke, it looks like a smoky quartz of some kind. It's really super bright. I don't know if it'll just break down in the tumbler, so I put that aside as well. Our next batch will be in fact green, yellow, and pink. There's a yellow jasper. If I happen to find some onyx or obsidian, I will definitely tumble that. It came out so beautiful. Let me see. This is more of a mahogany. This is more of a black. Kind of a, I don't know. Can you see the color? It's really pretty. I like to call it my chocolate rock. Okay. Here's, well, we have some gray, a little bit of red. I'm kind of trying to stay away from the maroon type of colors, but then I find this one pink in here. Usually I find it with gray, so I might just go ahead and put this in for our next tumble. I need a jar or some kind of a bucket to put it in, but just a second. Sorry, my voice is low. Going through it. Life, you know. This one's really pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and take that one too. This one I was looking forward to tumbling. It has a really cool heart shape. I don't know if it's gonna stay that way, y'all, because it's pretty thin right here. So I could hand drill this and make it into a really pretty piece. I might just do that. So we'll put that aside for should we or shouldn't we. And I had a whole jar of green epidode. Well, not really a whole jar, just like a little bit. I picked it up, I found it somewhere on a walk with my pet. Okay, he's really a dog. I call him a pet because he's so stinking cute. To me, he's a puppy. And anyways, I saw some and I went, oh my gosh, I think I recognize that. Just like that, I said it. And here we are, looking for it. Because if you know me, I'm tidy and I'm organized. However, I do lose things pretty darn easy. I find them, unless you're taking them from me. Then I probably won't find it. I'll just curse it. Okay, there's another one. That was a joke. A very poor joke, but I mean, if I had to. But I think I'm going to go ahead and polish this on our next one. I am going to try to wait. I don't think I'm going to need to wait 30 days on this last batch that we have because, oh, that's beautiful. It's a purple. Can't wait to see that one. The last batch, they're mostly all small pieces, and some of them I definitely need to retumble, only because these small pieces are, sometimes they have indentions and stuff like that that just, they don't get out the first try, you know, and I can't have the other ones, you know, go through the cycle and lose, you know, half my rock. I don't know, that kind of looks green. Does it look green to you? I should probably get some water in here. I'll do that. I'll show you what it looks like wet after on the next. This one's pretty. This one's a yellow. That was the other one I really wanted to do, was the kind of wand shaped ones. I just think they're so pretty. This one's more of a neutral. It has a beautiful, beautiful brown, natural earthy color to it. And then we have some cream. I don't know, I think it was Tim from somewhere that said that might be feldspar. I don't know, honestly. I just think it's really beautiful. And I promise I'll try to research. I'm just not reading as well as I used to. And it's really kind of a bummer, but I could see these and that's good. So I'm trying to do these for as long as I can. This one's really cool too. Look at that. That's all not nature at its finest. Full on autumn, fall kind of colors. Wow, that's really pretty. I don't think I'm going to turn that, to tumble it, because if I do, I might lose it, and I don't want to lose that. That's really pretty. I'm just taking out some of the bigger rocks from this. I want to show it to you before. Oh, that's really neat. These ones tumble so beautifully. They come out really cool. It's an off-white, whitish kind of color. There's a yellow, mustard, beautiful yellow jasper for you. And then we have some more yellow jasper with a little bit of red, a little light kind of red band. You'll see better when it's wet or when it's polished. Oh, that's gorgeous. And then there's some black, what is that, hematite or mica? And then you have these really cool bands. I will show this to you once I go through this. Oh, I like this one. I bet that's going to be pretty. Can you see these? Yes, good. Okay. Try to kind of move it back for you a little. Move this out. Okay. And then there's another piece of that. Ooh, this one's a dark green. Somebody said they like dark green. Shout out to you. Oh, these ones are kind of my... Okay, these ones I painted when I first saw them. I was doing an art project, not knowing it was like jasper and red jasper. But the project came out kind of nice. It was a burgundy, or not a burgundy, but a teal. I was trying to make it look kind of more like a turquoise color. I was trying to make the rocks look more like a turquoise color and painted them, and then realized, you know, what they were. Here's another green one. I'm just going to do a little assortment because I just think they're all beautiful, right? Okay, these guys, they do break down in the tumbler. I don't know if it's because I'm putting them with jasper or what I'm doing, but they do break down to nice pieces, so I'll go ahead and let that slide. We've got something here. I don't know what it is. I usually will just kind of look at them and say, oh, those will be pretty tumbled. There's one, I gotta do this one, that one's so pretty. Oh, this will look pretty tumbled, and then I get them wet, and I'm like, ooh, this will look beautiful tumbled. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of neat. Somebody, like when I first started looking for rocks and all of that, they said to look for the ones that aren't as attractive, because those are usually the ones that, you know, have the most character. So I don't know, I think they're all really beautiful. However, you know, sometimes when you find ones that you just don't think would be anything, you put them in the tumbler and you're shocked. Because I was shocked with the lapis lazuli. And here's another really cool one. Let's see, I think that's a pound. I do have a scale now, so we'll be weighing that shortly. However, I really wanted to find some more black. I mean, I'm sorry, green and black, because the obsidian and the onyx comes out so gorgeous in the tumbler. Like beyond. Okay, I have a nice little assortment, and definitely this is going to be at least a pound, if not a pound and a half or two. So we'll weigh that in a little bit, and I'm gonna try to look for some more of my green for you. And it looks like we have about, right now, 1, 2, 3, and then this one's really cool. Only about, 4. See, it's really hard to find this. It's not like you just go, oh, hey, look at that. Well, sometimes you do, but it's, you know, a lot of it at one time, you know. All right, well, I think that's all we have for now. Here's another one that we're gonna tumble. This one's already been naturally tumbled. It does still have some sediment, as you can see. It kind of looks like it could be an epidory. I don't know, or a euphigi. I don't know what those are, but it looks like it has eyes and a nose and a mouth. So we're gonna put that one aside as well. So we have these ones that have been tumbled and polished and are all nice and pretty. If you can see them, can you see them? Okay, so these have been polished. This has been polished. We kind of went from this to this. However, we're going to get to soaking some of these in vinegar. I'm sure I already did. I just think I can do it another time. This, like I said, looks like an effigy. Or effigy, I don't know what those things are. But anyways, they're old ancient pieces that, they had piercing stones. They had just regular, you know, kind of like dolls. All kinds of different things. But these are like hundreds of thousands of years old, if that's what that is. So I'm not going to tumble it, just to be on, you know, safe side. I don't know what that is, but we're going to find out. This one I'm not tumbling. I don't think I'm tumbling this one. This one I am tumbling, and I'll show it to you when it's wet in a short. And we'll go from there. Okay, thank you so much. It looks like we have about 8 more days on our polish, and once we're finished, we're going to check those out. I usually check on them every 4 to 5 days. So this is another one, but I'm going to go ahead and hand roll that one. Okay, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day. See you soon.